Well, hello, welcome from a very sunny but cold South Wales. Just to quickly mention, in this video we do criticise MSC Cruises. So if you're a big MSC fan, then this isn't for you. Also, if you're the type of person that can't comprehend that people may have different opinions or have had a different experience, then again, this video is not for you. Just move on. We know many people love the brand and love MSC. That's good. But this cruise just wasn't for us. Well, okay, now that's clear. Let's go back to the last few days on board MSC Euribia on our Northern Europe cruise. As you can see, we're approaching Le Havre. That wasn't meant to be the destination today. We were meant to be in Bruges, but the poor in Zeebrugge, they were on strike. So we've come here a day early. Unfortunately, Le Havre, out of all the ports we're meant to be visiting, is the dullest. So, bit of a shame, but what can you do, eh? By the way, Mel is getting better. And in a few hours she'll be allowed at the cabin, and I'll let her talk about that later. So I'm back in the cabin with Mel.
Yes.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling much better.
And you should be allowed out in
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock, a couple of hours, hour and a bit.
Do you want to say what happened?
Yeah. So what happened to you?
What happened to me? Well, I don't really get that sick, even though I've got a bit of a cold.
I'm the one that normally...
Marcus is the one that normally gets ill. But yesterday morning I woke up and I was feeling sick. I was sick and I spent a long time in the toilet. No more details to be given. And, and then about 8 o'clock I was really sick. And I can't remember the last time I threw up. So it must have been 30 years ago.
Oh, you don't drink, do you?
And I wasn't drinking, was I, that day? I didn't drink a thing. So it wasn't a drink. And it wasn't seasickness. Then I decided it might be worth going down to the medical centre.
Yeah.
I heard a couple of people had been having the same sort of symptoms as me as well. And so I went down and it would have been €100 for a consultation. But when I explained my symptoms, they basically waived it.
Yeah.
And they asked for everything I've eaten in the last sort of 2 or 3 days. Now, the thing is, we'd been on the ship.
You hadn't eaten off the ship for 48 hours?
No, we hadn't eaten off the ship for 48 hours. So basically, they diagnosed gastroenteritis and they waived the fee. Gave me anti-sickness tablets and loperamide. I'm washing my hands a lot. I have been a lot.
But that's only as good, and it depends on other people doing the same.
Yeah, I know I'm coughing into my hands, but I am washing my hands in between and stuff before I go out and everything.
Person.
But I don't think it was that. I don't think it's not a norovirus or anything like that.
Yeah,
because when I looked it up,
it wasn't as severe as that. You got
no. When I looked it up, norovirus. I did have a tiny bit. I didn't really have a temperature, but I was on the sort of warm side. The doctor said basically, and they took all my vitals and everything. But norovirus is more long lasting, and you get a temperature and chills and all that. So basically, I put it down to food poisoning, and I think it could have been the coleslaw I had on the buffet.
Don't touch warm coleslaw.
No,
I heard that from Malta.
Yeah, Marcus had warm coleslaw in Malta and he was sick as a dog. So I've been confined to this room.
Luckily, I didn't have to stay with her, they said. I didn't have to stay.
So I've been confined to this room, and luckily Marcus went out yesterday to get me food because they were supposed to bring food to me and they didn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't fault the service from the doctors downstairs.
But the rest of the ship is a bit rugby.
Yeah, I mean, they did bring me breakfast this morning, which was dry toast and water and a banana.
Cold dry toast.
Cold dry toast, water and banana, which I know you have to have plain food, but...
It was grim.
It was pretty grim. And but I'm feeling a lot better now. So I'm sorry, MSC, but I had food poisoning on your ship.
And last night, when she was asleep, feeling sorry for herself,
I slept for about 24 hours.
I went to the casino.
And spent all the money that you won the day before.
Yep. That's a hard day though. Anyway, we've still got 2 nights to go. Hopefully you can
What were you saying to me earlier?
Well, I wouldn't book an MSC ship again.
No, you didn't say that. Well, you
What?
said that before.
Yeah.
You said, I'd be glad to get off this ship.
Yeah, it's hard. I have enjoyed it. I know we didn't pay much for it.
I know it
But-
sounds like we're moaning.
Yeah, but when things aren't working or it's disorganised and you're in a massive queue, you forget you're paying what you're paying. You just
Did
remember.
you explain about the excursion we charged for that we didn't book?
Yeah, I mentioned that we were
Yeah.
charged for something, and they said it was me. I did it. I think I wasn't even on the ship when it happened, and I did say the people we were showing a table, the same thing happened to them as well.
Yeah.
But it's all been recredited. It's just I got no trust in these people. That's all.
I heard people were saying, came in a WhatsApp group, that it took 2 hours to get back on the ship from Hamburg.
Yeah.
2 hours!
And I was talking to people last night in the casino, and they were in that queue in Hamburg. 2 hours standing in the
This
cold.
is not just hearsay, this is
Yeah,
what people
yeah.
are actually saying to us.
I heard the story, then I actually spoke to somebody that was in the queue.
And somebody rang, on the WhatsApp group I'm on, somebody rang me up and said, is it okay if I ring you? Because I said I was feeling ill. And they said they went down to the medical centre as well, and they had sickness and diarrhoea, and they were put on a drip, and they had their fees waived as well. So this isn't an isolated case, and I know there's a few other people.
I know it happens on cruise ships a lot because
yeah.
people can find. But every time you do anything in this ship, the staff, the staff we come across have been really nice.
Yeah.
But like the management staff and the people in excursion desk and reception,
It's like they're not it's not their problem.
Like they've never done it before. They do this week in, week out. But every time at the excursion desk, the bloke there, he didn't have a form. He had one person. There was a line of 30 people. Everything wasn't working. The Windows 95 he was using or something. Every little thing. And that's what they do every day. But it's if I've turned up and never seen the place
It's
before.
the organisation. It's definitely the organisation
Yeah.
of the whole thing,
Yeah.
isn't it? The actual...
I know we're lucky to be on holiday and it's a first world problem. But when you are paying money, it may be not a lot, but you still want a pleasurable experience.
Yeah, I found the staff in the restaurants.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
really lovely
the people,
and really
like
good.
our waitress
In the main dining
room, and all the staff we've come across, like the cabin attendant, the waitress in the restaurant, even the bar staff, they've all been excellent.
Yeah, they have.
It's only people like reception or senior or managers and things like that have been a bit ropey.
Yeah. I mean, I would say that the staff in the main dining room are much better than P&O. And the staff in the buffet seem really pleased to help.
You know, like I said before, this is our experience on this cruise.
I know you probably have a much different experience. It
Like
must be
I know
much
people,
better.
yeah.
But other people
don't
have said,
take it. Some people are having a good time on the ship.
Yeah.
You know, they haven't been sick. They've got value for money. They haven't been caught up in the queues because they've just, But this is our experience.
You say I got a good constitution.
I know. You
I'm never sick, really.
Say
It's cold.
Cold and groggy.
That's from you.
Anyway, shall we leave it there because we can go on all day, but we don't have to too much.
No, we're going to try and enjoy ourselves.
I know we're
now.
lucky to be away.
Yeah.
For a week.
So I hope this is a balanced review
Yeah.
because even though I'm the optimistic one, but when you get food poisoning, it's hard to be optimistic.
We actually tipped the cabin steward
For cleaning
for
all
cleaning,
that,
for cleaning the toilet yesterday. Anyway, enough said about that. Let's go. I'm going to do something.
All right.
Let you have your
I'll have an
hour
hour of work again.
And hopefully when you see Mel next, she'll be allowed out. Mel is feeling better.
I'm feeling better.
And we're on the top deck to go and get some mulled wine, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
We are. Are you open?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's just the light.
Right. Okay. There she is.
My first mulled wine.
Wait for a mulled wine.
See it cheered up now. Mulled wine.
What's it like there, Mel?
Nice. Wow. That's got some booze in.
Well, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
It's our last day and we're going on a trip. Mel's better, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's well enough to go on the trip, which we had booked, to Rouen in France.
Rouen.
Isn't it? Rouen. So it's a Christmas market. It leaves the ship at 2:30 and we're back at 7:30.
I think if we booked it in advance, how much was it?
I can't remember.
€16.
Well, it's much cheaper when you book in advance than you book on the ship.
It's 18
So somebody went yesterday because we came into port early, a day early. Somebody went there yesterday,
on the train.
and they said it was really nice. So we'll see you there. Let's go.
Let's go.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Yeah, this is great. Fabulous time. So this excursion is quite expensive. It left about 25 minutes late. It's been quite slow getting here.
Now the bus is stuck.
Now the bus is stuck. And we're lucky to have, well, we won't even have the 1 hour and 3/4 in Rouen. And it takes at least 1 hour and a quarter to get back. So I reckon if they don't let us off the bus now, we might be lucky and have 1 hour and a bit.
Regarde par rapport au pneu là.
Problem is at the point we're supposed to Zeebrugge is still waiting.
So Mel,
Yeah.
we're still on the bus. The bus has been stuck for 20 minutes. We're driving round and round. Everyone's fed up on the bus. What's the time now? 10 to 5.
10 to 5, and we're supposed to be getting on back on at 6:15.
And we're stuck in a traffic jam because we've gone the wrong. I don't think the bus driver knew where he was going.
No.
So anyway,
It's like a comedy of errors.
yeah, you could write it.
But the organisation with MSC is like a comedy of errors.
Yeah.
I'm a very positive person generally.
Even Mel's fault. Remember earlier I saw.
I did, I just swore. Oh my God, I can't believe
Yeah.
it.
Anyway, we may get to see the town of Rouen, but I don't know.
I think if we're lucky, we'll get an hour.
There's a
Maybe an
bloke
hour
on
and
board
10.
who's a truck driver who helped and clog the bus. So I think there could be a mutiny. He's going to take over. Mel, give us an update.
It's now 5:10,
Yeah.
and we're still driving around. So it must be about 50 minutes. We've been driving around Rouen. That includes the time that the coach got stuck on the bollards.
Is that it? Yeah, he's taking out the cyclist.
You got it on camera?
Yeah.
We are, ladies and gentlemen, once again sorry for this delay. So, to relocate where we are, here is the entrance of the historic city. So, I was hearing some searching for the Christmas market. The first one is right on the left here.
Oui, c'est là. Voilà.
Wow!
Right here.
2 hours on the bus and we've made it. Oh my God, that was.
Go home now.
Yeah.
I've had a guts full.
We've had a guts full of the whole cruise, yeah.
I have.
We're trying to be positive, and you're even more positive than me. Well, that isn't hard. You are a far more positive person. But
Every bit of organisation from the managers, the staff, the little staff, or I say little staff, I don't mean the
Yeah.
managers. They are nice. They are
by the way,
lovely.
and to the idiot on the WhatsApp Facebook group that said, "Oh, it's not MSC's fault."
The driver
no,
got lost.
you pay money for a trip with
Yeah.
MSC.
It's an-
I don't care who they outsource to,
Yeah.
Dave's Coaches or anyone.
It's an
It's not
min-
that. On the tickets is MSC. You pay MSC. My contract's with MSC.
The
End of.
excursion, we left at 2:30. What
Yeah.
time is it now? 5:15?
Nearly 5:30.
Yeah.
We have to be back on the bus for 6:30. Oh, it's just, I don't know. Anyway, don't come with MSC. Go with
Do your own
P&O,
excursion.
Celebrity, anybody else. What about I don't know, Brittany Ferries. Anyway, let's go and make the most of it. Mel's on the Jack Daniels warm punch. What's it like?
Warm.
Warm. Oh, cheers. Bye. Well, that's an interesting song. Maybe it's an old French folk tune. Yeah, I was saying, quite an interesting song. Is that a French Christmas song?
Who's the one from the Muppets that plays the drum?
Animal.
I did say I wouldn't recommend the hot wine. However, the mulled wine, it's actually hot wine. It's not mulled wine.
Okay. You missed that because Mike hasn't got a microphone.
Okay.
Mel hasn't got a microphone on.
I've had a lot of sugar.
Tell us about the. Ignore the drummer. Tell us about the wine.
The wine, it's very sharp. It's not the best quality, so I've added some sugar.
Sadly, Father Christmas isn't in. And he's checking his letters. Look, he's got all the letters there to Santa. So basically, Mel, it's time to go back to the bus.
Okay.
45 minutes. We had a glass of mulled wine, Jack Daniels, and that's it. That was €80 each, worth of fun.
Well, we didn't quite pay that.
I know, that's the
it was
price
a bit less.
we paid.
Somebody said they paid €88.
I know, it's shocking.
Well, I paid 60 something, I think, before.
Anyway, if you're watching this video for the first time, we're not usually moaners, or when we do it with a bit
Well,
of...
he moans, but I don't.
And when we do it with a bit of fun, don't we? Light-hearted approach. But it has been shambolic, this trip.
And a balanced way.
Yeah.
But
Anyway,
it can't be
we'll
balanced.
see you back on the ship. Bus 32, the bus from hell. Well, we're back on board after that wonderful trip to Rouen. Have you recovered, Mel?
Just about.
And we're sharing the table. We lost out on the draw of who we share the table with. Say hello.
Hi.
Yeah. Now you can see why I'm glad to be getting off tomorrow. So we're just summing up the cruise and what we thought of it. And we'll leave our scores until later, but we'll ask our guests.
Say your name and...
James and Abby. I'd say overall probably 6 compared to what we're used to. You know, there's missing on certain parts, but I'm sure you'll explain more.
Look at the camera, look at the camera.
Hi, Nick and Sarah. I think the ship is magnificent. I'd probably give it an 8 or 9 out of 10. The food, the service, the passengers, I think it lets it down a little bit.
Yeah, they rip rap on, don't they?
Especially those people from Wales.
I think, to be honest, we'd probably give it about a 6.5 out of 10. I think it might have been higher if it was a summer cruise and you could be up on top deck sunbathing, but yeah, probably a 6.5.
Thank you both. You all right? Both.
I think the summer thing is the key.
Yeah.
I like your mum.
I think summer is the key.
He's got a very attractive nose.
Anyway, thank you all very much.
Cheers.
Are you going to be me or not?
Oh, yeah, my wife. Okay.
Don't forget the most important person.
Well, there's some good things and some bad things.
The bad thing, you've been sick.
But the bad thing has overridden the good things for me. So I have to say, being charged for an excursions we didn't have, getting basically a bus driver doesn't know how to get into Rouen. and having an hour there
A 5-hour tour for
on a 5-hour
45
tour.
minutes.
Yeah, and getting food poisoning. I have to mark it at 4.
Okay. Well, personally, I have to thank the chef for giving my wife food poisoning. We had a good night at the casino that night. I gave him €50 for that. I don't mean. I agree with Mel. I have to agree with you. I agree with Mel. So that was what did you give it? A 4? 5.
I give it a 4.
I give it a 5. Except that night, and I give that a 9. So that's it from us. We'll see you again whenever. Probably. Mel's looking at another cruise already. She was doing it on the coach coming back from Rouen.
It wasn't MSC, was it?
No,
It wasn't
she
MSC.
was eyeing up another cruise. So
Princess or celebrity?
yeah. So anyway, bye. Thank you. So that was our first MSC cruise. I don't think we'll be rushing back, but you never know. The experience hasn't put us off cruising though, because Mel's gone and booked another cruise, and this time we're going to try the brand new ship, the Sun Princess. So we'll see you on board that. So until next time, bye.